Good morning. Happy Monday. How was your Halloween? Did you have a good one? I hope so. My 14-year-old went out trick-or-treating. Never too old to trick-or-treat. I'd be honest, I'd join him if I could, but I'm just going to raid his candy bag because that's what I do. That's what moms do to their kids' candy. At least this mom right here. Uh, I launched a new product for my entertainment company just in time for Halloween, and I was all excited about it. And it was called the Haunted Audio Ghost Safari. So basically, how this came about, I was in Savannah with Liam, and I wanted to go on a tour because it was like, there was so much history, and I knew there was like all kinds of ghost stories there. But A, I couldn't afford it, let's be honest. And B, the timing when we got there didn't work out with our schedule. So I missed the tours that would have happened. And then also the whole COVID factor. I don't know that I would have felt super comfortable being in a group of tourists running around Savannah hearing about ghost stories. And I remember thinking to myself, gosh, I just wish there was like some sort of audio ghost tour I could just pop on and listen and drive around and see the haunted sites and hear about what was going on. And so that idea kind of went in my head. And I thought, okay, and as I started thinking about it, I was like, you could do something like that. You have the ability, you have the equipment, you have the knowledge. You used to be a tour guide. I was a tour guide for Universal Studios, believe it or not. And of course, it was Florida, Universal Studios, Florida, where there wasn't much going on. But I was a damn good tour guide. So I had all the essentials that were needed to do this product, and I thought to myself, why not just do it? Just do it. Put it out there. See what happens. I think it's a good idea. I would buy it. I would do it. And so I put it together. When I got home, I worked on it, put it together, and launched it like a week before Halloween, and thinking that everybody's going to rush out to get this haunted audio ghost safari. And a lot of people like the idea. And plus I had some friends take it, and I wanted to get their feedback just to kind of make sure that I was putting out a quality product, and the ones that took it felt that it was a good quality product. So I felt good about it, and I believe in this product. So I put it out there, and I start doing the marketing around it and put out some Facebook ads. Mistake number one is putting out a Facebook ad, because there are all kinds of personalities on Facebook. Some that like it, and some, well, most like it. Most thought it was a great idea, got lots of hearts and this, that, the other. But there was one little naysayer. The little naysayer who was like, what? I pay over $10 and then have to use your own gas to listen to something on the radio? Dot, dot, dot. And then he had like a bunch of emojis of he who shall not be named. And so I just said, okay, well, whatever. And so I wanted to reply as the business owner, the quality business owner I am, screw you. Who the hell are you? This is, if you don't like it, just keep your mouth shut. Who cares? But the responsible business owner in me took a different stance and said, okay, well, obviously this guy doesn't see things the way I do, and he just doesn't appeal to him. So he wants to just kind of bash it out there. So I need to stand up for my business. So I wrote back and I said, well, your average tour is going to cost you $19 to $31 per person. And that's not including the tip either. I didn't plug that in, but, this is just, the more people it's a flat rate for one car. The more people you get in, the more fun and the better the value. Happy Halloween. And I left it at that, and I felt good. I was like, okay, well, you handled it. And I felt good, and I left it at that. And I was like, screw the naysayer. Just screw the naysayer. There are going to be some naysayers. I know it. I know it's going to happen. It happens in anything. And I left it at that, and I was kind of feeling good. And then somebody replied to him and said, great idea. And I was like, yay to the yay sayer. I needed to hear from the yay sayer too. Yes, it's important to hear what the naysayer has to say, and understand, are they saying it just to put me down? Are they saying it just to make themselves feel good because they feel bad about themselves? Who knows? Who knows why the naysayers have to get out there and be negative naysayers like they are? Maybe he was a competing tour company. I don't know. I don't know what this guy's deal is. But I also, have to take into account what he said, that, okay, maybe, some people might feel this way about this. So now that I have this information, I'm going to use what I have and address the situation. Because even though he was being a naysayer, there's other naysayers out there who might feel the same way, but just don't want to post it on Facebook. So I need to take this guy's information and use it and use it to explain. So I wrote him back and I said, and he wrote back and said something like, yeah, well, I'd pay premium for the in-person tour any day. I feel it's worth every single cent paid. And your product's just not for me. I wish you the best, but personally, it's not for me. And I replied, because I can't leave it alone, because I wanted to have the last word, because it's, he's still kind of jabbing at my product and my company. I said, well, you go to the Biltmore, I 100% agree. I do love the in-person. I love in-person tours when it's not COVID and when they don't cost a fortune and I have the money. Yeah, I would take a in-person tour any day of the week, because I love them, because I love hearing about the history and stuff like that. But it's like you go to the Biltmore. If you go to the Biltmore, you got the premium in-person tours. They're going to cost you more money, but you get that in-person experience. Or you could just get the audio tour and still get some great information about what you're seeing, and, for half the price. And so this is just kind of the audio tour version that you would get instead of the in-person version. And I wished him well. And I mean, ultimately, the whole purpose of what I was doing was I just wanted to add a little fun to the world. Just the world needs more fun. What the heck? Give it another way for people to have fun. What's it going to hurt, right? And so I can't let the naysayer stop me from having fun and putting it out there for other people to have fun. And if they don't want to participate in the fun I put out there, then that's okay. I got to be okay with that. And I got to understand that's going to happen. And I got to be okay with it. I got to be okay with a naysayer, because they're going to be out there. Now, granted, a lot of my friends took the tour and they gave me great feedback, which I incorporated, and I'm thankful that they did it. And they told me the truth of what they felt, and I took that into account, and I modified the tour to make it even better. So now I need to take the naysayers' advice and really start debunking that for those people who might be feeling the same way. And I'm going to address that on my website in the future. But, the naysayer drives me nuts because of how they are, but there's a place for them, I guess, in society. It's like, are they trying to put you down, or are they trying to really, truly help you, I guess, is what it comes down to. This guy was just trying to put me down and be a dick. And that's okay. I'm going to have to deal with dicks, and, whatever. It is what it is. But if they really, truly have a negative comment and they didn't feel like they got their money's worth or whatever, then I can take that into account and say, okay, this is some positive stuff I can take from this naysayer. And I get reminded back to Brene Brown's. She talked about Freddie Roosevelt's quote about getting in the arena. And I pulled up the quote today because I wanted to read it. Now, granted, it's on a much grander scale than just my little ghost tour, but it applies to the message that I'm giving today. So it says, "It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there's no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly." so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. That's your feel-good quote. But it actually does make me feel good because I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm jumping in the arena. If I'm victorious, yay. If I fail, oh well, I failed trying something that I thought would add a little good to the planet. What are you going to do? And it's not going to be the end of the world either way. So that's my message today is, don't let the naysayers get you down. There's going to be plenty in life, and there's going to be plenty out there, no matter what you do, going to be trying to put you down and pull you down. Get in the arena, do what you want to do, and do it, with the zeal for life that you've been given. And know that if it's meant to be, it'll be. And if not, it's okay. It's okay. There are no big deals today. There are no big defeats today. As long as you're out there trying and doing what you want to do to make the world a better place, good for you. Good for you. I wish you the best in the arena. And I don't know how much sense this Monday message made, but I definitely wanted to get it out there. Yay for the yay sayers. Get out there, be a positive part of society, and live your life today as if it were the last day of your life, because you never know. Could be. That's another positive way to end the talk. Could be the last day of your life, so enjoy. But if you are enjoying this, I hope you go ahead and subscribe. Check out my podcast, Kelly Appy. I've had some really powerful guests on that the past few weeks. I'm still working on what this next week's going to be. I'm pretty excited about what I have in mind, so stay tuned on that. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week for another edition of Kelly Appy. Bye.